I want to tell you something that happened to me and a colleague who was also a federal police officer. Unlike another story I mentioned, this time we weren't on duty. That night there was a party at a friend's house. It was his birthday and we had decided to meet. His house was in San Juanico in the state of Mexico, on the border of Tlalnepantla and the Gustavo A. Madero borough. After spending several hours together, my partner and I decided it was time to go back home. I remember it was about 1 in the morning. Despite the hour, we walked down the street talking in a lively way, still caught up in the atmosphere of the party. I should explain something in case you don't know. In 1984 there were a series of explosions at a gas storage plant that left hundreds dead and thousands wounded. All of that happened in San Juanico, the city where we were. We were walking near a well-known park in the area, one of the places most affected by those explosions. Suddenly we heard as if a lot of people were running. I swear we heard countless footsteps all around us, but there was no one nearby. Just the two of us. It sounded like hundreds of people. It lasted for at least 10 seconds. Neither of us was drunk. When we heard those strange sounds, we both felt uneasy. We looked at each other and, without saying a word, decided to quicken our pace. A few seconds later, we noticed someone walking between the fields of the park. It was very dark and we couldn't make out any details, only a silhouette slowly coming toward us. It was swinging from one side to the other, but not like an alcoholic stumbling. It was very different. At that moment, we thought it might be someone trying to hurt us or maybe rob us. Even though we're federal police and trained, we weren't on duty and by law we didn't carry weapons, so we didn't want to take risks. We started to run. We crossed some train tracks, and when we turned to look back we noticed the figure was about 30 meters away. It kept swinging slightly from side to side, walking down the street. Then, somehow, that figure started to move faster, really fast. We were paralyzed watching it. We shouted at it to identify itself, warning it that we were police, but it didn't seem to care. It continued moving rapidly toward us, still swinging. The area was totally desolate. It was past 1 in the morning. When it got to about 10 meters from us, the public light made it hard to see if it was a man or a woman. Our hearts were almost out of our chests and we kept running. We rounded the first corner we could and hid behind a parked car, hoping the person would pass by. That area is industrial, with many gas distribution companies, so part of us kept a stupid hope that it was just a worker. We tried to make as little noise as possible and peered around the corner, waiting. I still remember the punch in the chest when we saw a shadow projected on the ground. The person was approaching and, for our bad luck, turned the corner toward us. We held our breath. As he crossed the middle of the street to the other side of the vehicle where we were hiding, we both saw the same thing and talked about it later to make sure. It was a man with a burned face. As he swung, we noticed his hands were completely torn. And then, right in front of us, that man disappeared. He walked behind a car and simply vanished. The only thing we could think to do was run to the nearest avenue and hail a taxi to get out of there as fast as possible. We immediately linked that horrible apparition to the explosions that happened there years ago. This has been happening for 5 years now. It was real, inexplicable things, but things that really happened.